Here's a question nobody can answer correctly. How long would it take to spend $1 trillion? Most people say a few years, some say a decade, and some say a lifetime, but they're all wrong by a lot. And once you understand the real answer, the second number I'm going to show you will make absolutely no sense. Stay with me, because this one changes how you see money forever. Let's start simple. $1 million. You're spending $1 million every single day. No breaks, no sleep. 7 days a week, every day of the year. How long before you run out of $1 trillion? 2,740 years. Not 2,000 days. Not 2,000 weeks. 2,740 years. That means you would have had to start spending in the year 714. Before the Vikings. Before the Aztec Empire. Before most of modern civilization even existed, and you'd still be spending today. But wait, it gets worse. What if you decided to speed things up? $1 million every single hour. Non-stop. Every hour of every day. You would run out of money in 411 years. 411 years of spending $1 million every 60 minutes. Still not fast enough to feel real? Try this one. $1 every single second. Around the clock. Forever. 31,710 years. That is longer than human agriculture has existed on this planet. Your brain cannot process that number. Nobody's can. And that is exactly the point. Because if $1 trillion is so enormous that spending it feels mathematically impossible, then explain this. Every single year, an amount of money so large it makes that number look small, quietly vanishes. Not from a market crash, not from an economic downturn. It disappears the same way it always has. Quietly, consistently, and almost nobody talks about it. Here's what's actually happening. Every year, trillions of dollars are lost to corruption worldwide. Not over decades, every single year like clockwork. And that figure only counts the money paid directly in bribes. Does not count the economic damage that follows, the lost investments, the businesses that never opened, the jobs that were never created, the tax revenue that governments never collected. The real number is significantly larger. Let that land for a second. We just established that spending $1 million a day takes over 2,000 years to burn through $1 trillion. Corruption burns through multiples of that, every 12 months, without trying. Now here's the part that connects directly to you. Corruption is not something that only happens in distant governments or foreign countries. It exists in supply chains, in procurement systems, in the price of goods you buy every single day. When infrastructure is overpriced because of corrupt contracts, you pay through taxes. When medicines cost more because of corrupt distribution systems, you pay at the pharmacy. When businesses pay bribes to operate in certain markets, those costs are passed directly to the consumer. That consumer is you. And here's the question nobody asks. What could that money actually do if it wasn't disappearing every year? The United Nations estimates it would cost approximately $30 billion a year to end world hunger entirely. The money lost to corruption every year could fund that. Dozens of times over. Clean water for every human being on Earth? Covered. Basic education for every child in the world's lowest income countries. Covered with billions to spare. Instead, it vanishes, year after year. Quietly, consistently. While most people have absolutely no idea it's even happening. So here's what we actually just looked at. $1 trillion is so large that spending $1 million every single day takes nearly 3,000 years to exhaust it. And yet, an amount that dwarfs that figure disappears from the global economy every single year. Not to market forces, not to economic cycles. Quietly, consistently, year after year. The scoreboard of the global economy tells you what things cost. It doesn't tell you how much of that cost exists purely because money that should be building the world is disappearing instead. Now, you know, if this video made you see money differently, hit the like button. It takes 1 second and it genuinely helps this channel grow. Subscribe for more videos on money, AI, tech, and the future, broken down in ways that actually make sense. No fluff, no filler. Just the stuff worth knowing. Next video drops this week. Don't miss it.